Hello, Lisa.
Hi there. I'm Lisa Simpson, running for President of the United States 2020 with the United Human Race Party. I'm a peace and love humanitarian, not a politician, running an art movement, not a political campaign. And I'm so excited to talk to street epistemology. This is something I fully support, and this is something I would love to spread as much as possible because I think it's so important to change the discourse of political and religious discussions, and it's going to benefit everyone. And also it's going to get everyone what they're looking for out of these systems.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sweet. So you're running for president for 2020 and of the Purple Party. Is that like a really registered thing, or is it just write-in type of thing?
So my political party is the United Human Race Party.
United Human Race
That's
Party.
the one I formed, and it has a relation to my race relations humanitarian work. So we believe that the way to end racism is to become one race, the human race.
Okay, great.
And then I team up with organizations and political parties that want to transcend the divisive nature of politics and want to mix red and blue together to make the color purple. Yeah, Lisa wears a purple suit in the episode, which predicted she would win after Donald Trump term in office.
Lisa Simpson, as in The Simpsons.
That's right.
Okay, how does that relate to your campaign?
Yes, so I was running as my former personhood. When someone in one of my speeches was bringing up, you should run as Lisa Simpson, if you legally changed your name, it would show a commitment to this prediction the Simpsons made 20 years ago that not only Donald Trump would win, but she would win immediately after.
Oh, The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump would win, and then they predicted Lisa Simpson would win after Donald Trump?
That's right.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
So you're saying you are going to win because The Simpsons predicted it?
Yes, because so many of their predictions have come true.
Okay.
And I legally changed my name in order to establish commitment, inspire people, and fulfill the prediction as closely as possible. And I'm here to represent Lisa as best as I can. She is a global, universal symbol of peace, love, justice, hope, and romanticism. And she's an 8-year-old genius who's the outcast of not only her family, but the entire city of Springfield. And that actually reflects my real life. I was always a little isolated weirdo who had a big heart, wanted to be in love, but who was, railing against unfair teachers in the system and just very aware that things could be so much better.
Wow. Fascinating. Could I get a sense of your confidence that you will win the presidency in 2020? Say on a scale from like 0 to 100. If 0 is absolutely no, you won't, or 100 is absolutely you will.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to go with 88.
88 right now.
8's my number. 8 stands for infinity. And so the biggest obstacle to winning the presidency is just myself. I'm having fun with this, and I believe in myself, and yet it's a surreal experience. When you've spent 20 years reaching towards an impossible goal, which is leading the American masses into a new American way of life, I put 20 years into that, and I was on the verge of quitting because I was like, oh, this is impossible, what am I doing? And I was going to let all that work go and all that effort, and I felt good about it. I was like, you know what? Life is about enjoying and taking care of oneself and just hurting myself and putting all of my minimum wage money into these very difficult tasks.
Yeah, this is not an inexpensive thing to do. Right?
Yeah, it didn't seem worth it anymore. Then in that speech I was giving, during the speech I decided I was going to quit in the speech, and that's when that guy started yelling out that I should run as Lisa Simpson.
Just some random guy said that?
Yes.
And you took his word for it? Or you agreed with him that you should do
Great question.
that?
I looked it up on the internet, and when I saw that thousands of people since 2016, since Donald came in, who were familiar with the episode, once the Simpsons fans saw Trump won, they started printing shirts and buttons and making Facebook pages for Lisa to run.
As a joke? Or
well, they actually believe in her a lot.
But she's a fictional character.
Exactly.
So how is she going to win the presidency?
You need a real life human.
You need a real person to do it?
And I stepped up and did it.
And you stepped up to do it. And you legally changed your name?
I did, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So the reason why is mainly because of this Simpsons prediction. Is that any other reasons why?
Well, because of that 20 years I had put in.
20 years you put in.
I didn't want that to go to waste. I really didn't. But, I had just finally caved in to the reality of the situation. But then when this thing dropped into my lap, which I feel like was a divine intervention for sure. It was like, don't quit just yet. Here's something that can actually propel you. And so I did the Women's March in January. I had thousands of people look at my sign. Hundreds took my photo, and dozens were chanting my name. They knew nothing. They look at the image of Lisa. They know what she stands for. Automatic votes.
You went to the Women's March. You had your imagery there, and a bunch of people took photos of you and supported you.
I can't even walk down the street. If I have the sign, if I go on the subway, every Democratic culture, creed, and race wants to talk to Lisa, wants to take photos. There's the Donald Hollywood, the Walk of Fame star Donald has, which has been destroyed repeatedly.
Yeah.
If I stand on that star with Lisa Simpson, people go crazy.
Have you stood on the star?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, if you don't win, what would that mean for you?
Well, one, I would feel nothing but immense pride for myself.
Okay.
I took a chance. I followed my mission from God. I followed the flow of things. I spent a year and a half inspiring people the most I ever have in my life. People break out into a huge smile. I've had people cry when they come across my campaign. Americans are looking for a miracle. They have, in our lifetimes, we haven't had a lot of despondency. A lot of people were not around for racism. They have distant relatives. That was kind of our closest thing. And then 9/11. But even then, that was kind of a time where people felt strong and came together. I think the way people are feeling in 2019 is even worse than 2001. That was just like a very shocking thing. This is a level of despondency that I haven't seen in my lifetime. So people also, because of Trump, President Trump, it's brought a sense of like surrealism and a sense of like people don't even feel like reality is reality right now. I kind of think it's a perfect time for like a cartoon star to come along and like just kind of add to the surrealism, add to this like almost dark fantasy that we seem to be in. And because I'm a peace and love humanitarian, it is a serious campaign. I've been pushing peace and love philosophies for 20 years, and I know that's what people are looking for.
Gotcha, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, appreciate it, Lisa.
Yes.
I hope you wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, good talking with you.
Yeah, good talking to you.
Appreciate it. Awesome. Have a good day.
Thanks so much. You too.
See ya. Love it. Okay.